Hi, everybody. This is Maxine Taylor with my August forecast for you. And this is a huge month. Many of you know that we have 2 eclipses this month and Mercury goes retrograde. So I'm going to describe all of this to you. The eclipses that we have, the first one is August 7th, that's the full moon. The second one is August 21st, that's the new moon. As I said, I'm going to describe them to you. You're going to want to follow along in your own birth chart. So if you do not have a copy of your actual chart itself, this is not the interpretation, but the chart, I will be happy to send a copy of that to you free of charge. Just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Send me your birth data. That's the month, day, and year, the city, and the exact time you were born. And I will send you, I'll email you a copy of your chart. I know you'll enjoy it and you'll be able to follow along. Now, let me mention this as well. As I go through these eclipses, I know a lot of you are astrology students and you have a lot of questions that you'd like to ask. I'm going to answer one of them that I frequently get. When we have an eclipse, and if this eclipse falls on your sun, your moon, or your ascendant, it's a new life for you. It's a new book, not a new chapter. So you're going to want to have a copy of your birth chart in order to know where this falls. I allow a 5-degree orb when comparing the eclipses to your birth chart. So, for example, the full moon on August 7th is in 15 Aquarius. If you have anything from 10 Aquarius to 20 Aquarius, it's within orb. I hope that's self-explanatory. Now, I want to invite everybody to attend my free full moon ceremony, which will be on the eclipse on August 7th at 7 o'clock in the evening at the Phoenix and Dragon bookstore in Atlanta, Georgia. If you cannot attend in person, just attend virtually. Convert whatever time zone you're on to Eastern Daylight Time and just go into a meditative state and join us. It is transformational. People have told me how uplifting these ceremonies are, and everyone is invited to attend. Okay, I think I've covered that. Now, for those of you who are interested in studying astrology, I teach classes online. I do videos for you based on your birth chart and the birth charts of your loved ones. So you get readings along with the astrological information. Your birth chart and those birth charts of your loved ones become your textbook. If you are ready to learn beginning astrology, we can do that. If you already know beginning astrology and you're ready to learn forecasting, I use the same process, your chart and the charts of your loved ones. And those of you interested in becoming astrologers, I have an advanced course that I have used for years. I've taught it for years, and I will share it with you. I don't have anything on my website just yet, but if you'll just go to my website, well, actually just call me. Go to my website and call me or email me. I will get in touch with you and give you all the information you need. All right, now let's talk about what's going on this month. The sun, our ego, is in great, grand, glorious Leo until the 22nd when it moves into details, Virgo, and the energy shifts. You'll feel it. Mercury goes retrograde, of course, as many of you know, on August 12th. Which means we'll start feeling it the first week of August. And you know how unsettled things can be on a retrograde Mercury. Mercury is in its own sign, Virgo, and this is especially important, or it's especially important this time to tie up the loose ends of unfinished business instead of starting new projects during this time. It will go direct on September 5th. Now, I'm giving you advanced information, forward information, because when Mercury goes direct on September 5th, it goes direct in 28 Leo 53, 29 Leo. That is the exact same degree as the August 21st eclipse. And so when it goes direct, right then and there, you want to know where it is in your birth chart, because it's going to rekindle that eclipse. Keep in mind that eclipses, we feel them about a week before they occur, and until the next pair come along, which are usually 5-6 months later. The next eclipse will be the end of January 2018, but they're at their peak 3 to 4 months after they occur, which means the end of the year. If you'd like to know the importance of that for those of us in the United States, look at my Trumpology report on my YouTube channel, and you will see why this August 21st eclipse is so important to us. You'll see where it falls in Trump's chart and in the United States chart. In fact, both eclipses are very important to those of us in the United States. Again, as citizens of this country, we will feel this as a group 3 to 4 months after these eclipses occur. It's a very, very important month for us. Okay, Venus, love and money and beauty and all things lovely, is in sensitive, loving, nurturing Cancer until the 26th of the month, and then it moves into great, grand, glorious Leo. And Mars, passion, energy, warfare, fighting for what you want, will be in great, grand, glorious Leo all month. So let's talk about what's going on in your solar chart. Aries, well, your home and family is very important to you. You're going to want to be at home probably till Venus moves into Leo on the 26th of the month. The rest of the planetary configurations say party, enjoy yourself, and focus on your health and your job. However, when Mercury goes retrograde, it goes retrograde in the area of your chart that deals with work, health, and service. So you're not going to want to start a new job at that time. Instead, you're going to want to tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. Now, the August 7th eclipse, the full moon, really shoots you upstairs. It emphasizes your leadership ability. It gives you the opportunity to move upward in your career. The August 21st eclipse says, yeah, but I want to party and I want to spend time with my kids. So you're going to do both. Taurus, you've got terrific ideas. You do want to travel just for pleasure. However, stay close to home, because home, family, and all things providing emotional fulfillment, like home itself, triggered very strongly. And you're going to want to party. If you're involved with an unsettled relationship with your children, or even an unsettled social situation, it will work itself through in September when Mercury goes direct. The full moon, the lunar eclipse, on the 7th says, I want to spread my wings and soar. I want to get out of Dodge. And the August 21st eclipse says, stay home and focus on home, family, real estate, and all of those things that provide emotional fulfillment. Gemini, well, you're creating money most of the month, which is great. You've got terrific ideas, and you too want to spend time at home, whether fixing it up or just renovating it, excuse me, or just sitting in front of your TV looking at Netflix. But Mercury encourages you to tie up loose ends relating to home and family and all things that provide fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Now, the full moon triggers a change in any financial agreements you have with other people, this can be very, very beneficial. It also really awakens your psychic ability. And the new moon on the 21st, now these are eclipses, of course, opens your eyes, triggers new ideas for you, and this would be a great time to finish that book that you started last year. Cancerians, you're doing things your way. You're doing what you want your way. You're throwing yourself into your financial matters, which that's terrific. And you're going to want to travel, but if you're traveling, do short travel and carry your luggage on the plane. Mercury is going to be a little bit of a hindrance, but you can overcome that by crossing off everything on your list and following the list very carefully. The full moon emphasizes your relationships with other people and says what you can do is create new relationships or keep the old ones going. And the new moon on the 21st says yes, and go back to your finances and create more of them. This is really good. Leo, well, you're going to want privacy this month until about, I want to say the middle of the month. You're still doing your thing your way, and money is very important to you. So do your thing your way and focus on your finances, especially while Mercury is retrograde. You want to revamp them, reanalyze them, and plan your own financial future. Mercury will help you in that. The full moon on the 7th really helps your work. This is terrific. It can help your job, but again, you don't want to start a new job until after Mercury goes direct in September. The new moon on August 21st encourages you to once again do your thing your way. And this is the eclipse that says, I do what I want, when I want, how I want, because I can. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love it. Virgo. Okay. Well, your friendship circle is very important to you, but you're going to have to divide your social life and your group activities with a desire for solitude and privacy. There's a part of you that says, I want to retreat. I want to work behind the scenes. Then this is great. You can do it because you're saying, I really am in a preparatory time. I want to do my thing my way. And Mercury is going to, it may confuse you about what your way is, okay? During this month, you might say, well, I think I want to do that, and maybe I want to be this way. And so my suggestion is, don't make changes in your appearance, in your wardrobe, in yourself, in your own image. Instead, look closely at who you are, plan, and then in September, after Mercury goes direct, introduce the new you to the world. You'll know what I mean as the time approaches. Now, the full moon on the 7th, the eclipse on the 7th, really encourages you to have fun. This is wonderful. And your children will really want more of your attention. If you are an artist, if you are creative at all, this brings all of that talent to a head. And at the end of the month, when we have that eclipse on August 21st, you're back, pulling back, retreating, and saying, I need my solitude. I need to be alone. If you don't have solitude and privacy, you're going to need more sleep. Just know that, okay? Let that be okay with you. Libra, well, your career looks good. Your popularity is at its peak. You can almost do no wrong as a leader. Your friendship circle is equally important to you, and you'll turn to your friends for support and for fun. However, you're going to find that you, just like Virgo, are going to have to divide your time between your friendship circle and your privacy. There may be one special person that you want to spend time with. And that may be what we're looking at here. With Mercury retrograde, your private life is unsettled or can be unsettled. So wait until after September 5th to move forward in that arena. That's number one. Number two, if you are working behind the scenes, and you know that there's stuff you need to do, but you can't really get a handle on it, don't you worry. After September 5th, you're going to be able to do that. The full moon on August 7th triggers home and family and all real estate matters. And this is you looking at family members, maybe spending time with them, and looking at your own emotional needs so that you get what you want out of this eclipse. And then the new moon on the 21st throws you back into your social life and says, have a blast and be a humanitarian. Scorpio, wow. You're really loving to travel right now, and this is terrific. Your career is awesome. Your public image, excellent. And I'm going to suggest that you take advantage of any opportunities to move upward. Now, I just got finished saying you don't want to start a new job while Mercury is retrograde. So if you move upward and there is some change that is still not kicking in after September 5th, it will. But you are the leader and you want to be in a position of leadership, and I'm encouraging you to do just that. This will be wonderful. Now, your friendship circle, very, very important to you. And being a friend, very important to you. However, with Mercury going retrograde, there may be something unsettled about your friendship circle. Maybe you've had a falling out with a friend. Maybe you want to be involved with new groups, but you can't quite get traction going in that area. Once again, rethink, plan, tie up all loose ends when it comes to friends and group activities. And after September 5th, Mercury will cooperate. The full moon on the 7th gives you terrific ideas, great ideas. This is a terrific time to share them with other people. And the full moon on the 21st reinforces your leadership ability. This is awesome. I love the way this looks. So keep moving upward. Sagittarius. Well, you start the month needing privacy, being a psychic detective. Now, you know, Sag, you always want your freedom. You want to be free to soar, and you will during this month. But you're looking at the cause of events rather than the events themselves. You're looking at the cause rather than the symptoms. This is really cool. You are a natural philosopher. You understand human nature, and this is triggered right now. Are you in graduate school? Are you in undergraduate school? This is a terrific time to pursue your education. Are you looking to travel? Long distance travel, very important to you. Being in a position of leadership is equally important to you. So, you want to move up in your career. However, Mercury retrograde says, no, not quite so fast. There may be unsettled situations. There may be contracts that need to be signed. On a retrograde Mercury, you don't want to sign a contract or start a new career. So if it's hurry up and wait in your career or in your move upward, give thanks for that, because the multiverse is preparing it so that you can move upward easily. Now, the full moon on the 7th talks about your money. This can help you create more money. Isn't this awesome? I just love this. And remember, these eclipses are going to be with us till the end of the year. Well, actually, till the end of January of 2018. but they'll be at their peak November and December. So if your money doesn't come rolling in right now, don't you worry. You'll see it more November and December. No, I cannot tell you how much money. I do not know. Okay, and the new moon on August 21st encourages you again to spread your wings and soar, which is what you'll do at a moment's notice. You really love the freedom to fly above the clouds and the crowds, and follow the sun. Capricorn, well, your relationships are very, very important to you, whether personal or business. However, mutual finances are equally important this month. I talked earlier about some of the signs being psychic detectives this month, and that's you. You're looking more deeply at what's going on. Again, looking at the cause of things rather than getting hung up on the effects. This is a time of transformation for you as well. And my suggestion is that you look deeply within yourself, at your love nature, at your love life, and come to a decision. If you can't come to a decision while Mercury is retrograde, don't worry, you will in September. You're going to find that you're able to start to see beyond what is sitting in front of your face, in front of your nose. This will be wonderful because you're going to realize that you have options you didn't know that you had before. With Mercury retrograde, though, you may not be able to put those options into action until after September 5th. But you'll see them. So while you're looking at cause, and when we do this, when you're being a psychic detective, you can really get deeply, intensely involved with things. I'm happy to say that you will have the ability to stick your head up above the treetops and see what's going on. So you'll see the forest and the trees. Love it. Now, the full moon on August 7th says, you do your thing your way. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to do what you want, when you want, how you want. You will feel a freedom and a determination you may not have felt in a long time. And then the full moon on the 21st says, yeah, but you're still a psychic detective and you need to work through your money issues, whether with a person or an organization. And you will. You can make money through other people, through investing with others. Isn't that awesome? Aquarius. Well, Aquarius. Wow. Your work looks really good, and your relationships with other people are very, very important to you now. So keep in mind that whether it's a personal relationship or a business relationship, you want to make that other person feel like they are the most important person in your life. Put other people first. You are also going to be dealing with mutual financial projects. And you too, like Capricorn, are going to be the psychic detective. If you're involved in mutual financial arrangements, Mercury is going to shake them up. You're going to be rethinking them, reanalyzing them. I would not begin a new investment during this time, nor would I end a current mutual financial arrangement. I would look beneath the surface, find out what is going on, and after Mercury goes direct on the 5th of September, then you'll know where you're headed. Now, the full moon on the 7th encourages you to pull back and retreat and work behind the scenes. Keep a piece of yourself to yourself. And then the full moon on the 21st throws you back into your relationships with other people and says, have a wonderful time with other people. This is very helpful for any type of relationship you're looking for. Isn't that cool? And then last but not least, Pisces. Well, Pisces, you're ready to play. You're ready to enjoy yourself. You will have a lot of fun with your kids, which is really cool. And then at the same time, your work is important to you, your work and your health. So I'm going to say get to a gym, of course, work out if you possibly can. But this is a great time to take care of all the details at work that you've just kind of let sit. Not just because Mercury is retrograde, but because you can move forward in those areas, work and health. Relationships, very important. And if you're involved in a business relationship or even a personal one, it can become unsettled during this month. Don't worry, don't let it unsettle you. Plan, rework it in your head or on paper, and then after September 5th, you'll be able to move forward. The full moon on the 7th really helps you be a friend to other people. There are more, your social life picks up. There are more friends coming into your life, and you'll be able to put your own dreams into action. And the the new moon, the solar eclipse on August 21st says, yeah, and get down to business. Your work, your job, your health, very important. So this is what we're looking at. Let me rework it, remind you one more time. The full moon, the lunar eclipse on August 7th is in 15 Aquarius 25. If it falls, wherever it falls in your chart, give yourself a 5-degree orb so that if you have a planet or your node or a north node or south node or your ascendant or your midheaven, anywhere between 10 Aquarius to 20 Aquarius, that area is triggered. It comes alive. On the solar eclipse on the new moon, which is 28 Leo 53, if the same thing applies to you, sun, moon, ascendant, any planet, you come alive. Now, Mercury goes direct on September 5th in 28 Leo, the same degree as the August 21st eclipse. This falls on Donald Trump's ascendant. So I'm giving you a heads up now. Look at my Trumpology report to see what's going on with Trump and our country. And those of you outside the United States might be interested as well. But most importantly, look at your own chart, because that eclipse point is very, very important to all of us. And when Mercury goes direct on it, September 5th, you want to see where that is in your chart now so that you can decide how you wish to use it. So that's my report for August. I look forward to hearing from you. Anytime you have questions, of course, I'm happy to answer them. And so, dear friends, till we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours.